Someone by my side. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have got a how-to video for you. I'm going to show you how to curl your hair with the Babyliss curling wand. It is the best curling wand I've ever used. Usually I just use my hair straighteners, but they're not very good because I've got quite long hair and they just kink at the ends. But this is amazing, and it was only £20 from Boots, and it was the best investment ever. Not much of an investment because it was only £20, but you know what I mean? Okay, to start off with, I'm just going to take my hair down and brush it through. I have already washed it and blow dried it because it does take me such a long time because it is so long and thick. So, okay, to start with, I take my Tangle Teezer and just brush the ends because my ends get so cotty. It's unbelievable and it really hurts. At the minute, I have already brushed it through before, so it's not that bad. And then I just brush the top to the bottom and then do the other side as well. And then once this is done, I will partition my hair into sections. So I'll go from about the top of my ear to there, and then it gives you that little bit there. I will just put it up so it's out the way while I curl the first bit. Okay, so I have it on temperature 195 Celsius because I find that is the best for my hair. I don't want it too hot because the hottest goes to 210, and that is just way too hot because my hair is already damaged as it is at the ends because of all the dyeing that I do. So I just want to keep it as low as I can, but not too low that it won't curl my hair. Okay, before I do anything with my hair, I always protect it with some heat protection spray. I've just got the Got2b Guardian Angel Schwarzkopf, however you say that word, Schwarzkopf protective spray. So all I'll do is I'll just spray it on the ends of my hair, let that settle in, quickly give it a brush through to start with so it is still really nice and smooth for when I start curling it. So I've got this bit and then there's another two there. So I'll just take about an inch of my hair, about that much, and then I hold the curling wand up above my head and twist the hair right round. This curling wand does come with heat protective gloves, but I have no idea where they are. I've moved, as you already know, so I've no clue where they are. I think might have chucked them by accident, but if you've got them, always use them because they are really handy. I do usually hold it for about 10 seconds and then release. Hold it there so it lets the curl cool down and then drop. And these do such lovely curls, really, really nice angel curls. Once I get to the end, I will brush them through so they're a lot more smoother. And then I will just carry on. This bit here. And if you do see me keep looking that way, it's because the mirror's there, because it's really hard to do without seeing what you're doing. 10 seconds, hold, and release. Now onto the other side. I find this one really difficult to do because it's hard to get the positioning right for me, so if I'm bending strange like this is because I can't get comfortable. But again, just go from the top, curl it away from your hair, and just hold again 10 seconds. And if you hold it downwards, it's the most comfiest way I found, and it's just much easier. Then hold, and there we go. Okay, now the bottom section's done, the second section I'll take from the bottom of my eyebrow and take round again. And then this gives it another even layer of hair to curl. I'll just put it up. Again, I'll split it into two sections. It makes it much easier for me to know what I'm doing that way. Taking my heat defensive spray again and just a light layer over the top, let it settle in and dry, because doesn't it not always scare you when you put heat protective spray on and you don't let it dry and then you start doing it and it goes and then you see because I'm sure a lot of you have seen that video where the girl's curling her hair and it all singes off to here, and that would be my absolute worst nightmare. Like, not too bothered if it was back here, but if it was somewhere at the front of my hair, it was so obvious, I think I'd die a little. Anyway, now I've parted my hair and put some heat protective spray on it, I'm gonna curl the second part. So again, I find the hair that's not been curled, take some from the back, and repeat the process again. So, curling round, holding the ends for 10 seconds. Again, onto my other side, find the hair that's not been curled, same again, away from your head, a 10-second hold, as I keep saying. These ones are so much easier than the old style ones where they had like the rings going around it and then you clamp it and then it gets your hair stuck and it's awful. And these also have little nodules, rubber things anyway, to keep your hair stuck to it so it doesn't slide off, which is really handy, especially if you've got really fine, smooth hair, then it is. Okay, now I've done the top two bottom bits of my hair, I'm onto the top bit, and I do change the way I do my top bit just because it gets much thicker and it's harder to evenly do it. So what I do is I keep it split like this. I find the hair that hasn't been curled already and I start splitting this bit, so I'll just randomly find where I want and then take it and put the hair that I don't want to curl over this side and tuck under my ear, as I find this is the best way to keep it over that side, and then do the same again. As I said, as it gets to the top sections of my hair, it is a lot thicker, so I do tend to hold it for a little longer just to make sure that it does do a really nice curl. So after that again, I take the side of my hair that I'm curling, find where I want to partition it, split it, and then put this side over here behind my ear. Once it gets to the top part, my fringe does start to come into it, so I pull it out before I curl the section of my hair that I want to curl, just because I do my fringe separately at the end. Right bit of hair over this side, even though it looks a state. Then I've got the final section of my hair to do. Okay, so now I'm onto my fringe. So I do the same again, just ring it round. But I try not to hold it for as long this time, just because I don't want it to be super curly. And there's that side done, so I'll just carry on doing the other side. Okay, now all of my hair is curled, what I'm going to do is just quickly run my fingers through it. I find if I use my fingers instead of a brush, it doesn't make my hair really bushy. Well, it's bad anyway. And then, at first it does go really bushy, but that's because I've got naturally bushy hair anyway. So for anyone who doesn't, then if you just brush it through, it should just look really gorgeous. But once the day goes by, mine does settle down a little bit, and then it looks fine. And I do find it's the next day that the curls do look its best. My hair is naturally wavy / curly anyway, so I don't need to put any hairspray on it. And I can have it like this for 2 or 3 days. So it just stays its curl, which is really nice. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.